The big problem is that everything I do in life is trying to get her back. I definitely think the thing that Sarah managed to get out of me at the end has affected me. It was also a very tough period, as Sarah pointed out. This thing was on telly that was saying that I was just using old material, and that really did affect me, and trying to come out of that. So it has. I don't know how much it's changed me, but it's great to have got it out. But Sarah put this whole thing together, so I need to thank her for getting it right. Right, because if you got it out and got it wrong, I don't know, got it out, so people went, yeah, that's all right.
Their issue was he was doing old material, but he never performed that show here, but they would have seen it on the DVD. The DVD had been released.
Original sin. What a hellish idea that is. People having to go, Father, bless me for I have sinned. I did an original sin. I poked a badger with a spoon. I've never heard of that one before.
Well, funny hearing it once, but still funny twice, maybe.
We started selling Same Old Shit tour T-shirts, so that was my way of trying to get around it. If anyone ever performs and has a bad review, get it printed on a T-shirt and wear it, and then it takes it out of it. Also, you can, bad reviews, you can review the reviewers and just decide, actually, that's not a good review. Whereas that one, I take that point, and you can learn from it because the reviewers are reviewing us, so we can review them back. But I just wasn't expecting it, because if the Watchdog program had, normally it's this person is scamming on insurance, this person has sold dodgy TVs, it was really sort of low-level scumbags, and suddenly to be on it, and as I explained in that, to have been one of the group in the UK who said, let's turn the material over quicker, to be someone who said, let's go and do this, and then to get hit in the head for not doing that. And I'm saying, well, I'm in the middle of the process, but my process is a bit different. And, it was just an accident, but it's made me stronger. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So now I have a whole system of doing work-in-progress gigs until I can change the material over, and then I start giving the show a name. And that's made me a lot stronger. And, I've just played Hollywood Bowl and done 3 months in French, so I'm not going backwards, it seems.
I'm thinking about the arenas at the end of the year. Thinking, what if I screw those up? Yeah, I'm somewhat stressed about it.
I think, if anything, the friendship made me aware when he was not really delivering the truth. As I said, the one interview in which that definitely happened was the final one, and there was a lot of trying to get something that was more than just a humorous diversion. I mean, it's not that there wasn't stuff said that was of merit. Of course there was. It's just that being prepared to look at yourself on camera and for the camera to record anything that is really intimate, and a realization which might not for most people be something so momentous, because lots of us have therapy, lots of us have family issues, we all do, that's the nature of living. But someone who's so very, very good as Eddie is, and has made a career of being very good at diverting it in such a wonderful way that you almost don't realize you've just been diverted. That was really hard to deal with.
We didn't understand what was going on. I just thought she was ill. You get ill, you get better. And then one day she wasn't there. I've seen this with people because we all have a number of different problems, and when people I hear talked about that particular thing that they have a problem with, once they get it out there, it's much easier for them to frame it, and they can repeat it again and repeat. And it's a sort of safety thing, because every time I say I'm a transvestite, I feel, and no one can ever go, you might be a transvestite, because I know what it felt like when someone said to me, have you ever worn women's clothes? And I went, and my brain was going like this, and I was trying to be calm on top. And that was so much fear in there. And I went, no, whatever. She came out of the blue with this woman. And so I know that fear. Once you get it out, you get to that safer place. But that thing in the film was just out of nowhere. And I've discussed my mother's death with my brother once, I think, in the entire time. And we started crying within within about 20 seconds we started crying. So it just And it's not good. And that's the thing about death. I don't think it ever gets better. People say it gets better with time. It doesn't fucking get better. You just cover it with time.
London! The greatest city in the London area!
Scares the shit out of me.